Toyota Corolla Fourth Generation, E70, 1979. The Corolla E70 was the fourth generation of cars sold by Toyota under the Corolla nameplate. The fourth generation model was released in March 1979 in Japan, and was the last generation to have the entire lineup in rear-wheel drive configuration. Export sales commenced in August 1979. Although most of the fourth generation was replaced by 1984, the station wagon and van versions were offered until late 1987. In 1980, Corolla daily production reached an all-time high, averaging 2,346 units. The 1 millionth Corolla was a 70 series, built in February 1983. A limited 1 million edition was released in Japan at this time. This generation, apart from the wagon, got a new rear coil spring 5-link rear end with a Banhard rod. 2 years after its main Japanese rival, the Nissan Sunny had made the same change, and the wheelbase was longer at 94.5 in, 2,400 mm. A new 1.8 liters, 1,770 cc/108 in, 3T engine was optional to some markets, while parts of the world retained the old 4K. The most notable inline 4 engine advancement came in 1983, however, as Toyota began offering the 1.6 liters, 1,587 cc/96 in, 4AC. The aluminum head, sock engine, although bulkier in size and weight than the K&G engines it was offered alongside, was a grand step up in performance. This would be the last generation of Corollas to use any pushrod or iron cylinder head engines, as Toyota made the decision to focus exclusively on aluminum head, OHC engine design from this point forward. This was the first generation to have power steering. In the US market, this was introduced in 1981 for the 1982 model year. Various facelifts were made during production. In 1979 to 1980, a 4-round headlamp setup was used in most markets. A restyle for 1981 involved 2 rectangular headlamps. A more extensive facelift was given for 1982, involving a new sloping nose with wraparound headlights, remodeled taillights and new bumpers, which on some models were rubber molded. From August 1983, subsequent to the changeover to front-wheel drive for the rest of the range, the Corolla van received a new 1.5-liter 5kJ engine as well as a light restyling, and also a roof raised by 45 mm, 1.8 in. The wagon, then underwent a final light facelift in August 1985, including an upgraded 1C2 engine for the diesels. It also received seats that could be folded nearly flat to make the car bettable, and continued in production until being replaced by the 90 series Corolla van, wagon in August 1987.